Charlotte moving the ball around. To the inside. And Knippel slams it in.
Don't sleep on Knippel's hops now, because he's definitely more than capable of hammering it home.
First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Duren with the screen on ball. And Duren slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at the Magician. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
That one drops for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The Pistons leading, and they double up Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Here's Holland, defended by Bridges, and Holland gets him to go. Holland's got his second bucket tonight. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Here's Magician, defended by Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three ball. Ball no good. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Cunningham, and there's another one for the Pistons.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Magician. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And we've got our... Charlotte leading by 4. We've got Reed. He's out there with Isaiah Stewart. Javonte Green is out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Jenkins in at the point. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Green with a screen on Ball. And Green slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Knippel. Here's Magician. And there's the drive. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Pass to Stewart. A Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Lets the three fly. Magician's shot is good. Magician's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Outside, Ball. Pass the Magician. Off target with his three. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Green kicks to Reed. Now, here's Stewart. Here's the floater. Count that one. Stewart's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. You love to see that kind of focused, high-effort play from a rookie. Knipple making the save.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pistons trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Magician, guarded by Stewart. Here's Magician, 10 points for him. Sasser with it. Stewart finds Sasser. Away from way outside. The Hornets pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
From past the arc. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Stewart. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Magician's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Miller the pass to Magician. It's blocked. To the middle. Here's Sasser. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got his 5th rebound in this one. He takes it in, and that one drops for him. And that's now 6 points for Con Knipple. Pistons trail by 8. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll... The Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome.
Tick tock, tick tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had... And let's move on to the East. And that's a halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hornets leading by 7. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Magician is out there with Bridges. And it's Knipple in at the small forward. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy.
with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Miller against LeVert. Collins kicks to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. During the pass to Robinson. LeVert inside the line. The Hornets pull it in. Magician's got 6 rebounds in the game. Miller the bounce pass. Pass to Magician. Now here is Miller. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Robinson. There's the lob to Duren.
Well, Robinson not known for his passing, but he will move the ball when that's what's called for.
Charlotte leading by 9. Now Ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And it's Magician missing.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Spins. Magician, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Ball against Cunningham. Pass to Holland. 6 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Grant Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the ride. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Cunningham dishes it to Robinson. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So, with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals, your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
Charlotte shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Detroit making a switch here. Jenkins checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Zawan's checked in, and it's Kobe White in for Miller. Robinson a screen on Ball. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Coach, when you've had to scout for prospects, how much stock did you put in the NBA Combine?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can get certain things out of the Combine. I think the physical testing stuff is good to at least give you a baseline on guys. I think getting a chance to talk to some of the players is outstanding. And then just getting any time you get another chance to watch guys work, watch guys play, it's just another data point for you.
Here's Magician, defended by Duren. Here's Magician, hands it from downtown. Magician's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Charlotte.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Robinson kicks to Holland. Detroit, no good that time either.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Magician. He's got 20 out to the wing. Outside, White. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Magician. LeVert grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Jenkins the pass to Robinson. Out to the right wing. There's the lob to Duren. And stolen by White. Here's Magician. Defended by Duren. 1:22 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Magician. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. Magician's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
It's tipped. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Driving the lane. Robinson kicks to Holland. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Out to White. Takes the 3. Bangs on the trifecta. White's got 11 points.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
LeVert the pass to Jenkins. Duren sets the screen for Jenkins. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Charlotte running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And while we can... But there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And the Pistons making a change here. Holland's checked in. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Green. And it's Jenkins in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's Magician missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Stewart with the steal. And they're moving it up. Cunningham outside. Pass to Jenkins. Now Stewart. Bridges with the steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Miller, the pass to Magician. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kneppel. And the Hornets miss again. And so Green will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Jenkins, covered by Miller. Now here's Jenkins. Not a lot of room. That shot wide open. Stewart's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
No good from 3.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Stewart with the steal. Cunningham against Ball. Here's Stewart. Beyond the arc. That does not go.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Cunningham against Ball. And the layup is off.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Stewart. Here's Holland. Green lays it in off the window.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Karis LeVert comes in for Green. Robinson is subbed in for Jenkins. The Hornets also with a sub. Kobe White, he's checked in for Ball. Down it goes for three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hornets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Magician.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And so White will bring it up for the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort.
Especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
For three, and it's sent back by White. "16 seconds left to play in the..." And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for your
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, awful.
That's a gritty performance from you and your team.
Yeah, man, we just wanted it more. You could.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks.
Good game, FD.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Magician in at the 5, down low. Here's Magician. Pass to Knipple. Inside, just 4 to shoot. Harden against Ball. Nice shot by Harden.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside.
Yo.
Yo. Yeah. I heard you was ducking me.
I sent you an invite already.
Man, nigga be capped down.
As soon as I got on.
Boy, James Harden been playing for 17 years.